defend, you know. I mean, I guess it depends. It depends on who you are. A lot of people shit on London more than England.
You get to keep Camot and luggage.
Massive city. Possibly. Steve. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, man. I didn't even need to use my chain. Oh, I got auto-aimed. Nice. I forgot that were a thing. I completely forgot about auto-aims. I didn't go for the box. Was the box there? Oh, you mean work out where it were? Yeah, I didn't think about it. I think all this is. I've said this before. The grass is always green on the other side, right? If you're in a country and you're thinking, "Oh, this other country is so much better," you'll realize if you ever move to that country that it isn't. All countries are very, very similar. They're all the same good things, the same bad things. They're very, very similar. So it's quite strong, isn't it? No, really, some countries are very different. I think you're taking too literal. You're not understanding what I'm saying. They don't have the exact same problems, or the exact like. How do I break it down where it's like really obvious what I'm saying?
That is very, very kind of you.
It's always going to be the same kind of... not exactly the same. But you're always going to have like issues. There's always going to be these good things. There's always going to be these bad things. There's always going to be something that you wish could change. There's going to be something that you're happy with. That's what I'm saying. That's where they're similar. I'm not saying they're literally the same things. That's not possible. Perfect, head hard. Like, say if you're like, oh, I really don't like this country. As long as you're in like a first world country, I guess. Because if you move from like a third world to a first world, there's probably more you're going to be able to get from that, I would assume, right? But if it's like a first world to a first world kind of country, and you're moving because you're like, oh, I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. When you move, you're probably... I don't know if you'll... Obviously, it's not black and white, but you kind of realize that it isn't all sunshine. You get me? And I'm saying that from experience. Yeah, exactly, player. Yeah, if it's third world to first world, of course that's going to be huge. Yeah. So I guess I weren't being too specific. I weren't being specific enough.
So pipe, you get to keep Camot and luggage. Thank you. I've got his student here. Appreciate it. Good morning there. True3, happy to be here. New viewer, much love.
Appreciate you, man. Savage! Fucking new viewer. Get off it, bitch. Heard someone run down, but it's fine. They said you new viewer. Third world, first world, then the difference will be massive. Yeah. I mean, first world to first world. Like America to England, or England to America, or something like that. And you'd realize very similar. They'll both have their own different kind of issues, but they'll still be the issues. You get me? What the fuck? Oh, over there. What are you saying, Hugo? Rotato, blah, 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 blah. S tier. No one truly thinks the Trickster changes S tier. I mean, maybe some do, but I'm pretty sure people know that he's got completely obliterated. That's a bit of a gripe I have with when PTBs happen. How everyone goes against like complete potato survivors on the PTB and then kind of like uses that to say how good the killer is. And I'd be fine if it happened just once and it's like a one-off and they're like, oh shit, that's what we were doing. But it's at every single PTB we outtail. That's why it gets a bit irritating. Like, the PTB has no MMR. If you queue in public, or if you go against your chat, and your chat isn't very good at the game, you're going to have very easy games, and you're going to make the killer look S tier. And I understand, like, not getting that straight away, but it's been, like, probably 7 years of PTBs. You'd think eventually they'd realize, no? Like, how do you... If there is anyone out there who doesn't realize that, how do they not realize that yet? It's a bit irritating. Case in point, I tried Trickster against you guys, and you guys are solid as fuck. And we couldn't really do much with it. We instantly played public with Trickster, and they barely got a gen done. This girl seems alright, by the way, this Nancy.
Goodbye! You get skills come what and Lickage, thank you for the watching there. Appreciate it.
That are definitely right. I understand how the devs were able to keep coming with different types of killers in a game so simple like this. I don't think so. I think it is actually really easy. I think the devs have not really explored hardly anything that they could have, if I'm honest. But I can play killer and determine whether the killer stands a chance with the current meta without playing good survivors. I play good survivors, BX. I don't know what you're on about. I can tell when they're good and bad. Like, the one person in that team who was decent was the Nancy. The other three weren't. So that was 3 people who weren't too good and 1 who was.